I don't know. I don't know whether to say. I don't know whether I want Madagascar to win, and then we can say that we played the final. Or I don't know whether I want Morocco to win and say we beat the champions.
SPM Sports KE.
Welcome back, and we are live at Kasarani Stadium, historic stadium. For the first time, as a host nation, we've hosted the CHAN 2024 final. Come say hi to us.
You're spoiling the video. You must leave. Look who's talking. Look who's talking.
How are you?
Looking sharp as always.
Yes, it's a final.
Final.
These are people you should interview.
Yeah, I know.
It's a final. What do you even say? Number one, there are things you can't watch on TV. It might never happen again in Kenya. The world might end before 2017, the AFCON. So, please, if someone can get to the stadium, please come and watch this final.
If you have a ticket.
If you have a ticket, if you do not have a ticket, please pray for us.
And KBC Channel 1 is there. Tafadhali
Definitely.
tuangalie KBC Channel 1 wako hapo kwa niaba yetu.
Kwa niaba yetu. Kiswahili pia sio mdomo yetu.
Give her a raise. She plugged her channel. Give her a raise.
No pressure. Anyway, yeah.
Talking about KBC, we've seen Kenyans for the first time, appreciating KBC for the coverage as well. And then for the admin, amekuwa akitoa banta pale.
Admin apatiwe soda kwa niaba yangu because honestly that guy has been amazing and he's done a very good job.
Yes, admin aongezewe terms ngapi? 3. Really haitoshi. Admin apewe 3. Admin wa KBC apewe terms 3. Yes, we can sign vouchers apatiwe.
As a broadcast partner, getting an opportunity to highlight the CHAN 2024 to Kenyans, bringing them, the live experience to Kenya. How was it for you guys as KBC?
For me, being part of this CHAN, it has been a great experience because number one, I was the TLO of Team Kenya, Team Larson, and just being with the team at a national level, to be honest, that was amazing because I've learned the things that Harvard didn't teach me. Yeah.
All right, to Kenyans, maybe one message to them.
Sorry?
One word to Kenyans.
One word ni ati, tokeeni stadium kama uko na ticket, na kama hauna ticket, KBC Channel 1 inakungoja. Yeah.
Today's prediction, Morocco, Madagascar. I know you didn't see Madagascar coming all the way. We're here to the finals. Which team are you supporting?
Madagascar has to see very bad things. Oh. Madagascar has to see very bad things, meaning I'm supporting Morocco.
Is it personal?
Yes, it's very personal. I was a TLO for Team Zambia. Then I am also Kenyan. So whatever they did to us Kenyans, they have to see very terrible things. And we want them to see them early. We don't want 90 plus or extra time. We want Madagascar to see terrible things immediately the ref does his whistle.
Your prediction?
3-0.
3-0. What about you?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
It's a pleasure.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
Radull, you're being loved, you're being respected. You've been championing for the sport in this country for more than 15 years. Today I'm going to give you flowers, Radull.
Thank
You are, the mastermind, the brain behind one of the,
You're making my
now
head big.
talk of the town, sport radio station in Africa. Among the sport radio station in Africa, 24 hours sports radio station. What happened? How was the journey? How did you actualize all this?
Well, a 24-hour sport radio station in the region has been a long time coming. We tried it almost 17 or so years ago with Radio Jumbo. It didn't last more than 2 years as a sport station. I don't think the market was ready for it. The market has been ready for it for a very long time, but it's costly. So earlier this year, I was approached by Sporty Group and asked would I lead a team to create the only 24/7 sport radio station in the region, Sporty FM. And of course I said yes. I was in retirement in quotes, but I was not looking to go back into employment. But it's a kind of opportunity you can't let pass by because I love sport. I think there's a lot of sport to be discussed, a lot of sport that needs growing, and traditional stations can't give enough time to sport because you're covering entertainment, you're covering music, you're covering politics, you're covering business, you're covering everything. And there's sport that never get onto mainstream because of that. We do the football, we do the rugby, we do the athletics. They're the biggest sports, the volleyball when they do well, But there's so many sports in this country. There's ice hockey, there's netball, Homeless World Cup. Do you know we're playing third, fourth playoff of the Homeless World Cup today? We got to the semis in Norway this whole week. We have tennis. We have so many sports that don't have time because media houses are doing everything. So that's my passion point. So let's do it, man. Let's give them the props. Let's give them the attention. Let's hear their issues, their challenges, see what we can do to expose what needs to be exposed. But also just tell them you're worthy to be heard, and that's what Sporty FM is here to do. Tell all sports you're worthy to be heard.
Now, Radull, where do you guys want to achieve at the end of this year as a Sporty group?
Well, we only launched like 2 weeks ago, and we only launched in Nairobi and Mombasa and online. We do have 17 frequencies, which means we have the ability to be nationwide. But because we felt not all the infrastructure was in order, so let's start where we can. I'm hoping before the end of September we add 2 more frequencies, one in at least the western part of Kenya and probably Rift Valley or Central. But eventually by the end of December we should have all frequencies up. So I hope to be countrywide, because yes, we're online, but we all know the cost of bundles to listen online. So it'd be great if we could be on traditional FM frequencies for the whole country to listen to us.
Wow, Radull. Now, for those that are watching right now for the first time, where can they tune in? How can they tune into Sporty FM?
Right now, it's 105.0 in Nairobi and 107.3 in Mombasa. We are online. It's a very long tag, Sporty FM Kenya. And but if you go to any of our social media platforms, Sporty FM KE, you'll find the link there. Or even on my platforms, you'll find the link there to listen to us live 24/7 from anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world, I like that. Now, Radull, back home, final. Morocco, Madagascar. How was the CHAN 2024 for you, by the way, from the first match, covering as a journalist up to now?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I was here for Kenya's first match, for most of the Kenyan matches. I think I missed one group match. I was here for the Madagascar match, which I think we put on a valiant effort, all the way right until the end. It's tough when it comes to penalties. It's tough when you're knocked out on penalties, because it means it's a 50-50 chance, you know. It doesn't really reflect how the actual game went. But I think Kenya did extremely well. That's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of the talent that came through. Talent that, if it was not locally based players, would probably have never got an opportunity to play for Harambee Stars. Because, I mean, you see, we're going for the qualifiers and a lot of them have been left out, but they proved themselves here. It's just that you have to make a selection of the best 23 or 30 players from all over the world. So big up to those who represented us. And I think each and every player behind the scenes, you saw how they've put a lot of professionalism behind the scenes, from Benny and his team, from the likes of Nick Kimanthi, you know, bringing in the data, Modo, Anthony Kimani with his experience as an assistant coach. So there's so much that came together at the right time, and Kenyans saw it firsthand. I'm glad that the fans turned out, and I hope that they continue to turn out for the league, because these players play in our league. Okay, 1 or 2 have now got opportunities abroad, but these players play in our league week in, week out. Let's come out and support them the way we've done for CHAN, and show them that let's grow our league. We'll never grow our league if the fans do not turn up, because that's how you invite corporates to support you as well, because it's a numbers game. So I hope this continues throughout the league. I hope this continues into the women's league, because the women have not got the attention they deserve. And we have seen that people love football. Women's football is growing all over the world. Kenyan women football should not be left behind, especially in terms of revenue, in terms of the fan base.
Radull, best highlight? CHAN 2024.
CHAN 20. Oh gosh, is there one? Losing my voice. You know, the first game we're like, oh, we won. And then we're like, you know what? We need to play better against Morocco to win. We won! You know, it was just getting better and better and better. And we won all our group. Angola was a touch and go. Remember the end where we thought, oh my goodness, we've lost. And then there was a goal that was disallowed. There are just too many good moments. There are too many good moments to have, but they were all here at Kasarani. I know a lot of people wanted to be here. It was unfortunate about the ticketing issues and the discipline issues that made us have reduced attendance for some games, because it would have been a great opportunity for as many Kenyans as possible to get to Kasarani and watch Harambee Stars live. There is an opportunity against Gabon in a couple of days. Please take it, because there's nothing like watching a game live. So there's no one thing about it. It's the whole CHAN. Today we're not even in the final and tickets sold out. It shows that Kenyans are behind football first. And I like how it brought us together. For a while, we forgot about our problems as Kenyans. But that is what football does. That's what sport does. And it's great that people are beginning to realize it. Who was there? Nobody was there saying, hey, first of all, you come from where? You come from where? You're from the mountain, you're from the lake, you're a politician, you're a... No, it's football. And we're together in supporting our game.
All right, Radull, now let's talk about our head coach, Benny McCarthy, the transition. How do you see the Kenyan football in the near future? Because McCarthy has delivered.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people were saying that we did well because of the monetary rewards, which did not hurt at all. Can they please keep coming for every single sport? But Benny McCarthy, his ability to read a game, his ability to make changes. There's one game where he put players we didn't even know. We're like, what's wrong with this guy? Our first team did well the other day. Now why are you changing 8 players in the next game? But he knew what he was doing. So he's understood who he's working with. He's inspired the players because the talent is there. They just need a little bit of tweaking. They need to be given the right formations. The changes need to make if your formation is not working. And then you need to be given an opportunity and supported. And I think Benny has done that really well. I remember when we did his launch at the Serena Hotel earlier this year, and I was moderating. And I was like, this guy has so much hope. He probably has more hope than a lot of Kenyans in what he can do with the players he has been watching. Because he watched the players even before he accepted the job. And he's delivered on that. So for me, can we please give Benny McCarthy a raise if we have the money? But can we also give him time? Because also don't expect miracles overnight. It will not all be hunky-dory until the end. But let's not as fans, and fans can be so fickle. One mistake and we write you off, 2 or 3 mistakes, we write you off. No. It takes longer than that. We've seen that even in the sports we support internationally. It needs time to build, and he's on the right track. And as long as we support him, I met Benny McCarthy like 12, 13 years ago. I think it was AFCON 2012. I was at SuperSport. We're in South Africa. He was on one of my interview panels. He was one of the analysts. And it just hit me at how much hope this guy has in the game and in the future of football. And at the time, he was coming towards the end of his playing days. He was still playing, I think, for Orlando Pirates. But he's such a hopeful person. And then he delivers on it. He strategizes. I'm excited.
Now, Radull, talking about McCarthy, where do you see our Kenyan football in the near future?
If we stay on the path we're at, and the federation continues to keep its act together, I don't see why we can't win AFCON. I don't see why we can't win AFCON here on our soil in 2 years' time. I don't know whether we'll get the final that time because we got this. But either way, if it's in Uganda or Tanzania, I think we can win AFCON. I think we can qualify for the World Cup.
What needs to be done then?
Patience. As fans, we need to have patience. Benny needs to be supported. The players need to be supported even at league level. Because these rewards are great. But is it spreading around the game? Is it spreading around sport in Kenya? The 42 people who are getting $1 million or $500,000 a game, it's great. But developing Kenyan football is bigger than those 42. So we need to spread the support beyond just the current network of Harambee Stars and the technical bench and the officials. And there's nothing stopping us from winning AFCON. The difference between what we saw even in the Madagascar game and us actually going on to win this tournament is very small. Why can't we build from there? We can only build from there. But our attitude needs to remain right and positive.
All right, thank you so much. Maybe 2 Kenyans, the 12 men who have been turning up for the stadium to support Harambee Stars and Kenya in general as well.
Do you know, there's so many new fans. That's what I like. There's so many people who are telling me, Radull, I've never been to a game ever in my life. And they've come for a game during Chan. And they've enjoyed the experience. And these were people who probably never thought in their lives that going to watch a live game is in me. And I just hope this can carry through our league football and our league system and women's football, youth football, tournaments and that. Because that is what we need in football. We need the 12th man's support. But thank you for the support they gave the Stars here. Let's use this as a launching pad.
All right, Radull, thank you so much. Your prediction, final prediction. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know whether I want Madagascar to win and then we can say that we played the final. Or I don't know whether I want Morocco to win and say we beat the champions. I'm here to enjoy the game today. Let football win.
Let football win.
Yeah.
You've heard it from one and only media personality, founder Radio Group, Radull. Thank you so much for your time. Sporty FM as well. Thank you so much for speaking to us as well.
Thank you so much. And you keep up the good job, man. You do so
Radull.
much in highlighting sport.
Thank you, Radull.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Kesho.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
SPM Sports KK.